Today I will discuss top-down parser. Top-down parser. There are two type of parsing. One is top-down and second one is bottom-up. And in this video I will discuss only the top-down parser. First I will discuss how many type we study top-down parser. Top-down parser, it is divided on the basis of first recursive descent parser, and after that two things come. One is backtracking and second one is non-backtracking type. Non-backtracking. And I divided these into the two categories, backtracking and non-backtracking. After this category, we divide into the predictive parser. Predictive parser. After that, which uses the table, which uses first and follow, that parser is LL1 parser. LL1 parser. LL1 is the grammar which work from the left to right. So this is all about the top-down parser, backtracking, recursive descent parser, backtracking, non-backtracking, predictive parser, LL1 parser. And first I will discuss how parse tree is built during top-down parser, or how the overall top-down parser work. How top-down parser work. How we build the parse tree, how the top-down parser work. First, top-down parser make parse tree from top to bottom and read the given grammar from left to right. In the top-down parser, parse tree are built from top to bottom. That's why its name is top-down, and grammar is read from the left to right. Second thing is it follows leftmost derivation. We know very well there are two types of derivation. One is leftmost and second one is rightmost. But the top-down parser follow leftmost derivation. Number 3 is if there exists more than one alternative, then it becomes difficult to select for top-down parser. So these things we have to keep in mind before we study the top-down parser, how top-down works overall, all the top-down like backtracking, like recursive descent parser, like non-backtracking, like predictive, like LL1. All these have follow the same funda. I will take the simple example, then I will show how the parse tree is built, how the leftmost derivation comes, and how become difficulty. Grammar, suppose for example I take the grammar, as is the starting symbol for this grammar which I am taking as a example. This is the first production, which is the starting symbol, and the second production is given this one, and the third one is B tends to D, and the input string that is also given, means if we think about the parse tree, then these will be the leaves. These will be the leaves. Clear? This is the grammar and this is the input string, and now I will use these steps to make a parse tree with the help of only top-down parser. And then now let us start. And as I know very well, the string is read from left to right and the derivation is done leftmost derivation. So I will take only the help of here top down derivation, and the parse tree I will build from top to bottom. And now I will start with the starting symbol. Starting symbol here is S stands to A, B, E. This is the starting symbol and this is given to us. Now leftmost derivation, and here what I will use, A tends to A, B, C. This is the production given to us and I use this one. One alternative that because the parser read from left to right, that's why it will take the leftmost alternative, and that is it will take this one. So after expanding this, I will find A, B, C, B, E. A, B, C is totally replaced by this, and after replacing I get A, B, C, B, E. And now input string is, I know very well, input string is A, B, B, C, D, E. This is the input string A, B, B, C, D, E. So here I will replace this non-terminal because I am doing the work from left to right and I am doing the leftmost derivation, so I will work on this. And here I find the given is A tends to B is given, so I will use the leftmost derivation. So I will write here A, B, B, C, B, E. Clear? A, B, B, C, B, E. Now according to this input string, I have to now replace this because all these are non-terminal, only the terminal left is this one. So all these are A, B, B, sorry, all these are the string according to string, but this is not according to the string which is non-terminal. So I will replace this is the leftmost derivation, and after that the complete string is this, and these we call as all these are called as the leaf of the parse tree. And now I am going to make a parse tree. So according to this leftmost derivation, I will design the parse tree. I will start with the starting symbol, and now these having the children's A, B, E. All these are internal node. Okay, and after that what I did, I replaced this by this A, B, C, 3 children, and now this A was replaced by B, and after that this B was replaced by D. So this is all about the parse tree. This is all parse tree, and this tree is created from top to bottom. This is the top, this is the bottom. Root is known as the top and follows the leftmost derivation, and when the two alternative is given, then it take the first left one, and then after that, because it's working from left to right. And now I have told there are a parser which is first I will discuss backtracking parser. This is top-down parser backtracking, and first I will discuss what is how backtracking we follow during the top-down parser. I will take the simple example of the grammar here. S tends to CAD and A tends to AB / A. This is given to us, and string input string is here. This is small c. CAD. This string we have to use here. See, this is the input string. First I will make a parse tree. I have discussed the parse tree right now, so I can draw it very easily. I will start from the top starting symbol. Starting symbol act like a root and it will be the top of the parser. Now these are the nodes and A is the internal node. These are the children. This A is the internal node. And now first I know very well the parser work from left to right. So first alternative will be this one. So A will be replaced by AB first. This is the parse tree. Now look how backtracking will work. When string will work from here, C it's okay, A it's okay, but when it goes to B it's not okay because here is D and here is B, so no matching. And when the parser will find here is no matching, then it will go for the backtracking. Why the concept of backtracking comes? Because matching here not successful, so backtracking will take at this step. Backtracking will take at this step. And now the backtracking will be done, and after doing backtracking, now the parser will go for the second alternative. Now the second alternative we know very well is the A, and after C, here A, here D, and now this will be replaced by the second alternative, that is A, and now everything is perfect, everything matching. Here matching take place. We find according to the input string. But now here backtracking is taking place, and first of this backtracking is expensive. We have studied in data structure backtracking, about the backtracking. Backtracking is expensive one because we are going first forward, then we are going to backward, and so it is a time consuming process as well as the expensive process. That's why we go for the another option to design the top down parser. And thus as well as here left recursive grammar does not work. Why? It is very clear from this structure. If left recursive means A tends to A, B, beta. Here again, if I have discussed this structure, and then after suppose I am taking this and this production is giving in place of this. Suppose this production is given and I am going for this. Again A will find, and again A will find. After replacing, then the parser will go for the A. After that the parser will go for the A. So parser will stuck into the infinite loop. It will stuck into the infinite loop. Why? Because first A will come, A, B, and then this A, B, because this will replace, and after this again A will come, after that again A will come, so the parser will stuck into the infinite